to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. This channel is all about planning, budgeting, paying off debt, and my very exciting journey from full-time teacher to full-time Etsy shop owner and YouTuber. So if that is something that you think you would like to see, then please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you along on this journey. In today's video, we're going to be setting up my April budget, and I'm so excited because we are going to be going to a new budget process where we're going to do we'll get paid at the beginning of the month, and it's going to cover all of our bills for the month. So I'm super excited to get this all laid out, to share with you how our Etsy sales went last month, everything. So let's just jump in and get right to it. Okay friends, so today I'm going to start by setting up all of my stickers for the month of April. I'm using the Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom, and the kit I'm using this week is called Tangerine. This is from my Etsy shop, Life in Envelopes. I'm using the complete pack, which comes with the monthly layout, including the date dots, the monthly thick washi add-on, 4 budget stickers, 4 expense trackers, 4 cash envelopes, and the meal plan kit. And then I'm also using the week 5 add-on. Now I don't actually have 5 weeks to work with for this month, but I'm going to be doing something new, so I need a 5th week of stickers. So I will show you what I'm doing there. I forgot that I added these stickers. How nice. That's like these are some of my favorite stickers. I can see why I added them there. Okay, also, so this is a new product that I'm using today. I think I'm going to list it in the Budget Mom section of the Etsy shop though. This is a big sticker, as you can see, and it is to track my weekly variable expenses. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to use this here in the planner, and yeah, by the time this video goes live, this should be available in my Etsy shop. Okay, so in addition to my my kit, I'm going to be adding extra large months of the year and then 2022. So this is the extra large size, and the font is the Gen Plans font. And then over here on the sidebar, I'm going to add my category key, and my budget category stickers come from Cara Jo Plans. So my first budget category is bills. Next is debt, then food and gas, miscellaneous, spending, savings challenge or challenges, and sinking funds. Okay, so my monthly spread is all set up and ready to go. I did go ahead and put in like my important dates for the shop over here on Saturday. So next Saturday is my June sticker release, where I'll be releasing all the June kits for every planner I make stickers for. The following weekend is my Easter sale, and everything in the shop will be 20% off. And then I'll do mystery kits on the 23rd, and then on the 30th I will be mailing out my first subscription packages. So this is not quite available yet. My goal is to have this available for you guys by the 9th, so you can sign up starting on the 9th, and then everyone who signs up will get their packages sent out at the end of the month. And I am doing it through Patreon, the sub packages. I'm going to have 3 package options available for domestic subscribers, and then I'll have 3 available for international subscribers. And the 3 options are, you get the first tier 1, you get 1 whole complete pack with all the add-ons, and then level 2, you get 2 complete packs with all the add-ons. Level 3, you get 3 complete packs with all the add-ons. And then, and for domestic, it's free shipping for domestic. And then my international, it's all the same. The only difference for international is their kits are a little more expensive because I'm giving them a discount on shipping, but their kits are a little more expensive to help offset the cost of shipping for me for shipping international. Okay, so that's just a really quick rundown, but that's in the process. David and I have been working on the Patreon page, making it perfect for you guys. I'm hoping to have the Patreon page launched by next Saturday. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up my budget for the month. So my first budget spread is going to be for the whole month, and then going forward, I'm going to be using these each week to just check in on my variable expenses. And that's where I needed this new sticker. So the sticker, so normally here it says envelopes, budget, and actual. And what I really needed is I needed the starting balance, how much I added or took out, and then my ending balance each week to do a weekly check-in for my variable expenses. So that's why I created the sticker that can be laid right on top of that box there. Or another option for this sticker is at the end of your month, after the meal plan, behind the meal plan, you have this page. You could also put the 4 weekly sticker, the 4 weeks here as well. And then I thought, well, what about when you have 5 weeks? For me, like last month, I would have needed 5 of those. And since I'm using 1 budget sheet to do the whole month, I'm only left with 4. So what I'm going to do on months where I have 5, I'm going to put 1 sticker here, and then I'm going to put the other one over here for week 5. So it'll be week 4 and week 5. So that's how I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's get the month set up. So I have done my pre-budget work in Excel like I normally do. I do have a video explaining how, like a very basic tutorial on Excel, and it is linked in the description box below if you want help setting up an Excel spreadsheet for yourself. But I did my budget, I did my variable expenses, and I did my cash envelopes. So I'm just going to push that off to the side. You probably won't be able to see it while I'm planning. Okay, so we're going to set up the budget for the whole month. So this is for the month of April. So we are starting, our rollover is a negative amount. And if you'd like to learn more about what happened there, you can go and watch the video I put up yesterday where I closed out March's budget. So let's see, where did we end with March? So we ended with negative $912. Okay, then for income this month, we're going to have David's payday. We're going to have my Etsy income. Now, normally I would also have my YouTube income here as well, but I gave that to Jacob, and I explained all that in the March budget closeout, but I gave my YouTube income to Jacob to help him cover some bills. And I explained all that already, so I'm not going to go into that again. So for David's pay, he is going to get $2,092. And for Etsy, I had the most amazing month ever, you guys. You guys are so awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you a month. This month in Etsy, my take-home pay is the same that I used to bring home when I was teaching. I have finally hit that mark where I brought home the same amount that I made when I was teaching. So I brought home $3,300. Isn't that amazing? David's just shocked. He's like, oh my gosh. And this is going to really help us take care of some things this month. Okay, so let's see. altogether where we're at. This is immediately taken out of this because this has to go to taxes, which I am paying today. Well, which I am paying on Monday. I'm actually filming this Sunday night, but I am paying that Monday morning taxes. Okay, so we're going to start with negative 912. Wait. So we're going to start with negative 912. And then we're going to add 2092 and 3300. Okay, so when everything is said and done, we have $4,480 to work with this month. By the way, I am going to make a business budget update video where I'll explain how much we made, because we actually made like over $7,000. This is just what I get to bring home. And then, you know, how much goes to taxes, how much goes to business expenses and all that. So today I'm just sharing the take-home amount with you guys. Okay, so for bills this month. Now these are my fixed expenses. So I have two types of fixed expenses. I have my pinks and purples, so my bills and my debt. Now for me, the difference between a bill and a debt is a bill is always going to exist, and a debt is something that's going to be paid off eventually. That's how I categorize them for myself. So mortgage, because eventually someday this will be paid off, I consider this a debt. And we are budgeting $13.17 for that. Okay, so next we have HBO. Now that's a bill, because it's not something that's going to get paid off, and that's going to be $16. Okay, City of Ames, this is for our electricity and our water, so that's a bill, and that's going to be $274. Then we have MetroNet. This is our internet, so that is a bill, and that will be $87. And then we have Google Fi. Those are our cell phones, so cell phone for David and I, and that's a bill, and that will be $52. And then we have Netflix. I have 15 written down here, but I think that Netflix has actually gone up. Let me look at last month. I'm pretty sure Netflix was higher than 15. Yes, it has gone up. It's $17 now. Okay, moving on, we have a student loan payment of $40. Now that is a debt because eventually, fingers crossed, my student loan will get paid off. And then we have SUV, that's my car payment. That is a debt because it will eventually be paid off, and that's $117. And then finally, I have Alliant Energy, which is our gas for our home. So that's a bill, and this one varies greatly, but the most it has been is $150, so I just budget for the highest it could possibly be. Okay, so I'm going to add all this together and see how much we need to cover our fixed expenses this month. So $2,070. Okay, so we have $4,480 to work with, and we're going to put $20.70 towards our bills. That's going to leave us with $2,410. Okay, so I'm going to bring that down to my cash envelopes or my variable expenses. And last month, before we did the bare bones, I was trying cashless envelopes. I'm going back to cash envelopes. And I will have a cash envelope stuffing video coming out tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So if you want to see that, I'll be stuffing my cash envelopes and my sinking funds tomorrow. Okay, so for my cash envelopes, we have food, gas, miscellaneous, spending, savings challenge. I like to, over here where it says extra savings, I like to leave that space for my rollover. So I'm putting my savings challenge here. So what I'm going to do as far as the amount goes is I'm going to put the amount for the whole entire month, because when I stuff my cash envelopes, I'm going to put the amount for the whole month because we have all of our money now already. We are a month ahead. We have all the cash on hand ready to be dispersed to the proper places. So for food, we're going to put $800 in that envelope. We're going to put $80 in the gas envelope. We're going to put $200 in miscellaneous, So for spending, it's normally $45. So it's 20 for me, 20 for David, and 5 for Logan per week. So what would that be for 4 weeks? So that would be, normally it'd be 180. But I decided, we decided as a family that Logan's gonna get his spending money from last month. We were holding off on that for the bare bones budget, and also David's gonna get his. I did end up spending some money on myself at the end of the month last month, so I don't need any additional spending money. I don't need any spending money back. So altogether this month, we are going to do $280 instead of the normal $180. Okay, for savings challenges, we do this on a weekly basis. Part of this will go to homeschooling expenses, and part of it will go to the $5 challenge, which is money we're setting aside for house repairs. So altogether, we're going to do a total of 120 this month. We just don't know yet which one's going to school and homeschool and which one's going to house repairs. Okay, so all together, let's see what my variable expenses are going to be this month. So that's $1,480. So we had $2,410, and we're going to take away $1,480. That leaves us with $930 to work with. Okay, coming up to our sinking funds. So we're starting with $930. I'm going to go ahead and write them all down, and then I'll come back and tell you how much each one is going to get. Okay, so I'm going to put the total monthly amount. So previously when we were doing week to week, we were doing weekly amounts, but I'm just going to do this one time at the beginning of the month, so I'll give you the monthly amount right now. So for birthdays, we're going to do $20. Car maintenance will get $30. Car registration will get $20. Christmas will get $50. Garbage will get $40. iPad will get $100. Memberships will get $40. TV will get $60. Vacation will get $100. And vet will get $40. So altogether, this should be $500, but I'm going to double check and make sure that it is $500. Yes, it is $500. So $930 minus $500, that's $430. Okay, so as far as extra debt goes, we were working on paying off our Capital One bill, which is our only credit card currently. But that is a business expense, and I've decided going forward, I'm only going to pay for it out of my business account. I'm going to try to keep, now that I have the taxes all settled and organized with my accountant, I just feel like that's the best way to go going forward. So we're going to continue to pay off Capital One, but it will now be coming out of the business account instead of our home account. We are going to get to this in the future, but right now it's not our goal. So we're not going to do anything this month for extra debt because we have some savings goals that I'm going to share with you. Okay, so we currently have 3 savings goals that I want to do. And I'm going to write them down over here in my money thoughts section. So our number 1 goal is we want a $1,000 cushion in our account. We used to have a $1,000 cushion in an account, which we used to help us get a month ahead, and we want to rebuild that. So $1,000 cushion in account. We actually had borrowed that money from our savings account, which is what we were saving for taxes. We ended up not needing it for taxes. We had enough money saved in the account without that $1,000. So we don't need to repay the savings account, but we do want to put that money back in our account so that we have a cushion in our account. So that's our first goal that we're going to work towards. Our second goal is we want to build up our $1,000 emergency fund again. So the third goal, it's not a savings goal, it's actually, we're going to get back to our debt snowball. We're going to work on paying off our loan number 2. So with our family budget money, anything extra we have at the end of the month, it's after these 2 things have been saved for, everything is going to go towards loan number 2. We're going to hit it as hard as we can and try and pay it off as fast as possible. So those are our 3 money goals. So the first one, our $1,000 cushion, that's
which is actually our rollover. So 30, we always want to have $1,000 to roll over. So I'm going to say /rollover. Okay. So that's what I'm going to put here. So hopefully we'll be able to save this $430 towards that goal. And also any other areas where we can save money this month that we end up having extra money. So really our variable, because fixed expenses won't change, sinking funds won't change. This is the only category that can change where we can save some money, and anything that we save here will also go towards rollover and that goal of $1,000. I'm just going to write goal 1,000. So as long as we can stick to the budget, we should have at least $430 towards that goal. And if we can save any of this money, then we'll have even more. So we'll have to see how the month goes. So this is the whole month. Now, when we come back next week, what we're going to do is we're going to mark off anything that's come out as far as our fixed expenses go. And then in this category, our variable expenses, we will come here. We will put how much we started out with in each category. Actually, I can go ahead and do that. I'll do that when I set up the cash envelopes. We'll put how much we have in each cash envelope. We'll write down how much we took out of the envelopes and how much we ended with. And we'll do that every week. So this will be week 1, which is April 3rd through the 9th. January, February, March, April. So that's the only category we have to worry about going forward to check. We don't have to do any of these other categories week to week. So that'll be really interesting. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Not only do we have a lot of money to work with, but I'm excited to try something new. You guys know I love trying new things, so I'm very excited about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And I hope you will all come back tomorrow when I stuff my sinking funds envelopes and my cash envelopes. See you next time. Bye, everyone.